What's up, guys? So if you have an older flagship like the Note 20 Ultra, this phone is on Android 13 One UI 5, and I'm going to show you how to get similar features and just kind of make it feel a lot more modern like a Galaxy S25. We'll be using this phone for reference here. Here is the One UI 8 icons in the S25, and you guys can see we're going to get that new look with the camera and the gallery and basically all the icons. So this is very easy to do. It is not hard. The first thing that we're going to do is go to the Galaxy Store, and then we're going to install the Good Lock application. This is very important because this is basically where we're going to do all of our stuff. So go ahead and install that, and then we're going to open that up. You want to install this module, Theme Park. So go ahead and install that theme park, and then we're going to go to the Play Store. So you're going to download this right here. So all you do is just come in here and type in One UI 7 icon pack. It'll pop up like this. And here's the guy who made it. Back up. And then, yeah, so you open this and you go ahead and install that One UI 7 icon pack. And then we have to come back into the theme park to actually apply it. So once you go ahead and install that, you open this up. All right, so we go to the icon section, click on create new. We click on icon pack. Your One UI 7 icon pack should pop up right there. We're going to click on that. Alright, so now we click this download icon here, and we just apply UI 8. We just go ahead and name it that. Alright, so once you go ahead and do that, you can see it rocking back and forth. Now we just have to click it, click apply. So it'll apply all of the new icons now. So now when we come back to home screen, now it looks identical to the S25 Ultra. So now we got updated icons, which is really nice. So that alone will make it feel a lot, it'll make it feel a lot more modern. So one of the things that you should do just in general, but especially for an older flagship, tap on this build number. You have to tap on it like maybe 6 or 10 times till you become a developer. You can see I already did it, so it says developer mode already activated. Now you can see right here, you can see a developer option. So there'll be a new option right here. You click on that, and all we're simply gonna do is we're gonna scroll down until we find our animation. So you should see window animation scale. All we're gonna do is turn that to 0.5. This is gonna make the phone feel a lot snappier. It's like an old school little hack to make your phone feel a lot snappier. So it immediately, you should feel it immediately, like the animation snapping back and opening a lot quicker. So it's something that I like to do really with every phone. It doesn't have to be an old phone, but this will immediately make your phone feel a lot more snappier and kind of, just a little bit newer. All right, so on the newer phones, when we hold the button down, we get the Gemini. It's a really advanced, assistant that you can ask questions, and I'm gonna do us even one better. We're gonna put ChatGPT voice assistant, which I think is a lot smarter than Gemini, even though Gemini is pretty smart. But we're gonna do this. You can't do it on these older phones because they're limited to you can't do it with the basic settings. So if I come in here, side key, you can see I can do the old school Bixby, which is not great, in the power off menu. I'm gonna show you guys how to do this, and we can customize really any button we want. So once we go to our Good Lock again, so you'll see it pop up like this. Under the Life Up section, we're looking for Routines Plus. So we want to install that and then open it up. This is where we're going to be able to get our assistant. So up here, you're going to click right here, this little check mark button, and we're going to click the plus. So add, and under this if section, we're going to click that. All right, so all we're simply going to do is come down to the bottom here, and it'll give us a few options here. So for our side key, we're just going to put press and hold and click done. So now then what we wanted to do is open up an app. So we click app, open app, so it'll be that first option, and then we can actually just use our search and look for ChatGPT. We're going to open up the voice. All right, so open that up, click done, click save, click done. All right, so now it was that simple. So now when we press and hold, boom, it opens up the ChatGPT voice. I can go ahead and ask it, questions just like we did on the Gemini. So the next thing is with these newer phones, we have the circle to search. So when you're in the camera, you just press this, hold it down, and then you can circle to search. Basically, all this is Google Lens. I'm going to show you guys how to get this on your phone, and we can just simply do the same method we did with our good lock. So we come back to our good lock, go to modes and routine, and we do the same thing. If section, come down to button action, and then for this one, we're going to do I think I already have it as volume down, but I'll show you guys. We're going to do a volume down, and then we're going to do a double press because we use our volume rockers here. And then we do the then section, and we want to come down again to our apps here and open an app. And then we want to open our Google Lens. So make sure Google Lens is installed. It's free in the Play Store. So go ahead and click save. So it's saying the same conditions being applied. So as you guys can see, if I double press down, it opens up my Google Lens here, and I can open up the cameras here. So it should have automatically did that. So let me see. Yeah, it opens up the Google Lens, and then it does the same thing. So it just did the same thing that we did with our S25. So if you're ever out and about, you can have this on the go, and you get the same experience basically. And like I said, you just come into the Play Store and just type in Lens. That's it. And then just install that. It's free. All right, so the next thing I would do is I would get rid of this keyboard. One thing I don't like about the old Samsung keyboard is that the emojis look pretty dated as well. And they're actually, when you go to the Galaxy store, you can't actually update the Samsung keyboard. So it's not like you can get the same keyboard you get on the S25 here. My personal favorite keyboard is just Google's keyboard. So if you go to the Play Store, you type in Gboard, and I would just simply install this, guys. It'll constantly update, and it looks a lot nicer. The emojis also look a lot nicer as well too. So like in general, even if I'm on like the S25, I'll put the Gboard on there, and it's just an easier typing experience for me. So all we do is enable this in settings here. So if this pops up like this, because it shouldn't do that, but let's restart it and look for Gboard, enable in settings. All right, so we have to turn this on, and we have to, yeah, we turn that on. So we just turn Gboard on right here, and then it'll pop up right there. I don't know why it does that. It should already give us the option, but it'll pop up and say done. And now we get a updated keyboard here that looks a lot more modern, a lot more nicer, and the emojis look a lot nicer too. So that is pretty much it, guys. Be sure to let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys in the next one.